Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining me for the options evening. The PowerPoint I'm about to go through you should have received last week. You should have also received a booklet, and there'll be some videos posted this evening. My name is Mr. White, Deputy Head, and I oversee the process of options. It's really important for you and your young person to choose the right options, and therefore we are giving you as much information as we can to inform you about making your decisions. It's quite early in the year and we have a bit of time to get this all in place. Therefore, we really advise that communicate with us, ask us questions if you need to at any stage, ask for advice, and we'll try and help you as much as possible. This is our curriculum offer. At this point, these are the subjects which are available for students to opt for, and it's very important for everybody to choose options for themselves, not the same as their friends, because they will ultimately have a different pathway than their friends. We advise that 2 practical subjects gives the right balance, otherwise too much portfolio work is required in Year 11, and it does get overwhelming for Year 11 students. Your options form will be available from the 4th of February. We ask that it's in for the 12th of February so we can start looking at the options that have been chosen by the young people. Students continue to study the core curriculum at Wadham, which is English literature, maths, science, religion and philosophy, and PE and PSHE. We ask that you choose 4 options, and please number them in order of preference. So your number 1 will be the subject that you really want to do, the highest on your list, the one that's your most favourite. We do use that information when we're looking at groups. We ask you to identify 2 reserves also. This helps us if a course does not run, or we have to look at the young person's profile and work out if a reserve choice would be better. When we're doing all this work, we'll be in communication with you if there are changes. If you don't hear anything, your first 4 options will not be changed. We only talk to students who may have changes. GCSEs are different. They have been for 4 years now. They're more challenging. And so students really have to work from the beginning of the options. The English Baccalaureate is not a qualification, but is recognised when students achieve grade 5 or above in a number of subjects. Sometimes not enough students choose to do a subject, and therefore we withdraw it as a possible option. In that case, students will be spoken to. In other cases, some subjects are oversubscribed and we might have more students than we're able to fill a class with, and therefore students will be spoken to again about doing a different subject. The way we do our options process is that we give free choice from the beginning to choose your 4 options and 2 reserves. We don't give 4 blocks so you can choose 1 from each block. That would limit the choices. We don't do that. It makes the process afterwards a little bit more difficult, but because of our communication, we generally get to a point where everybody's very happy with the 4 options that they have. There's independent advice and guidance available from Beth Church. Her email address is there. Please be in contact if you've got any questions. Tutors, teachers, director of learning, anybody in the school will be willing to help you to make sure that the choices are correct for your son or daughter. Please look at all the videos that are online today. Hopefully you had discussions last week in Parents' Evening. And if you could follow the timeline, you'll see where we are in this process. And we appreciate all of your forms online back in on the Friday the 12th of February. If you can't see any of the content, including the form online, please phone the school and ask for Dr. James, and he will organise paper copies or access in a different way. It's obviously a very different year this year. We try to start some Year 9 foundation work on the option subjects before the summer holidays. We don't know if that's going to be possible this year. We will keep you informed if we are able to start the options before the end of Year 9. Thank you very much.